Yo, yo, you are now tuned into the corner with JJ the Color. Come on. The corner,
Yeah.
the corner, the corner. Corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. Let me take you on a trip through the past. Let me take you where the cool kids be at. Let me take you where you won't wanna leave. The corner of love, the corner of peace. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner,
Yeah.
the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner.
Yo, welcome to the Corner Podcast, man. This is a special day, a special time in the podcast, yo. We are coming to you live, 9112 West Camboy Boulevard. Thank you to everyone that is tuned in, soon to be tuned in, whatever. This is the Corner Podcast. I'm your host, your humbled, blessed, highly favored, just overwhelmed with just joy, man. Here we are. This is the Corner Podcast where we talk about all things pool here on the west side of Fort Worth, Texas. We talk about pool leagues, we talk about pool tournaments, we talk about just anything that you would have a conversation with your friends or your partners that you play with, and all the stuff that we just talk about and discuss. But man, shout out to JJ Dakotas over here. It's Wednesday night. It's pool night. It's APA league night. So we're celebrating that, and this is what we're talking about here. This is episode 35 of the Corner Podcast, and so we are. When I say we, I mean me, and you too. But being that it is episode 35, the last two episodes, 33 and 34, was full with a lot of drama. I am happy to say that we are not dealing with any drama this this episode, and hopefully not for any future episodes. So we're just having a good time. Like I said, watching some teams play, watching some people in the back, just getting down, just having some fun. And also, man, big ups. Can we celebrate? Hey, did everybody have a happy 4th of July? Did you eat enough? Did you pop enough fireworks? Did you do all the things that were dangerous? But yeah, man, let's talk about pool, man. So I like to start off every podcast just asking a question, and then I answer it based on myself. But I need y'all to get in the chat. I need y'all to get active in my socials and leave me comments and answers to these. So how you shooting, man? Has this been a good week for you? Has this been a week of, man, I need to get better? Or this been a week of, you know what, I had too much fun over the holiday weekend, so I don't really care. What is the what is the vibe? Like, how are y'all shooting? For me, I'm still I learned today that during my Wednesday day league, 8-ball only, big ups to Q Control, sitting in first place. Let's go. But yeah, we have MVP races. I'm sure, like most leagues do. And yeah, I'm sitting at first. I came in today sitting in first place. Got the table. Was spent all the last few days thinking about, man, I don't care about this. I just want us to win. I'm still trying to make it to Vegas. Could care less about this. But then I'm like, I kind of want to win this. Got on my default. And I mean, I know a lot of y'all on there because I know some people and I know some players that when y'all have gotten, y'all been in the top spot for MVP, y'all stop playing. once you get your matches in there to wait and see if you need to play again. But that wasn't, that's not the case, man. I'm still gonna shoot. I'm still gonna fight it out for my team. But yeah, man, the shooting really good, man. Seeing the table well. Uh, fundamentals seem to be not perfect. I mean, if it was perfect, I'd be playing on Billiard TV or somewhere else. But for an amateur, for a novelist, for a somebody that enjoys it, hey, I'm okay. I'm not calling in the tutorial videos just yet. But yeah, so how y'all shoot, man? Like, what are you practicing? Are you not practicing? Or is it making you feel like, you know what? Maybe I got a shot at this tournament. Maybe I don't. Uh, but yeah, so a just coming off of a good holiday weekend, not having to worry about any leagues, not had to buy from 2 foul 9 ball. That was fun. Just being able to relax and do nothing, and so it just feels good, man, to be here, watching people shoot, uh, talking to folks, just catching a vibe from everybody and understanding what is going on. So this is what this podcast is about, man. I know, uh, we're gonna talk some. We're gonna talk about uh, tonight. My topics were talking about slow players and people who buck the system. Talking a little bit about the so-called algorithm in APA. And then I just wanted to celebrate pool again, man. Just get back to talking about what's fun about it, like the people, the atmosphere. And so I just appreciate you for just tuning in and taking out. And so, yeah, it's been good. It's been good. And so, hey, follow me, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Spotify, and you'll get the whole episode. Peace. Yeah, and so apparently, since there's no drama to talk about this week, which I'm actually happy about, I can talk about some of the things now that I love and some of the things that irk me about pool and about pool leagues. And so one of those things that I wanted to talk about, and it's been weighing heavy on me for some time. I've been playing league now. Uh, get close to about 5 years. Been just sitting back, learning from some of the best people. But then here's the thing. When we get to your tri cubs and your world qualifiers, there's this thing. There's this time limit. You get to basically over, what is it called? Overtime. That's not overtime, but there's a time limit that you have. And then you go into sudden death. Yeah, sudden death. Sudden death is what I was going with. Forgive me. And so I'm like, dang. So you have so many minutes you have so many seconds to take a normal shot, so many to take a somewhat complicated shot. Then you have a timeout. There's a timer. There's an hourglass that comes out there. Your coach, captain, whoever comes out there for it. And so I'm thinking like, dang, if we can get through all of this in 3.5 hours, I think that's what it is, about 3.5 hours that they give you. Why on a regular night are we here? We start at 7, and sometimes we don't finish till 12:30. Sometimes maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. And I get it. Some nights, man, people just having fun, blah blah blah. But here's when it started getting murky to me. So I was playing at one in-house league, and I stopped playing there, and I'm playing at another. Hey, we're on the west side, so I'll call it out. So I was playing at JJ Dakota's on Thursdays, and I stopped playing at JJ's and went over to Rusty. Here's the thing. This whole session, and I've timed it. I've looked at it. I've monitored it. This entire time, since I have been at Rusty's, I have gotten done no later than 10:45. I think the latest maybe 11. And that was because we had some very, very, very low skill levels playing, and that was probably a bad choice on my fault as a captain playing them last. But it's multiple times that when I can leave Rusty's, ride down the street to JJ's, and they're still playing, and not like this our last match. This is like, hey, this might be our last match. We're gonna move to another table type stuff. And I'm trying to think like, what is the and this is again, this is pretty much my podcast. So I'm not saying absolutes, it's just my opinions, my observations. If anybody knows me, you know that I ask and I sit back and I watch a lot before I make any statements, whatever. But what I boil it down to, it's a few of y'all. It's a few of y'all. And my boy Joseph was trying to get me to call y'all out by name. But I'm not gonna call you out by name. But some of y'all take entirely too long to shoot. You take entirely too long to shoot. I get it that you're trying to measure and you're trying to take your time and stuff and all that stuff. Do that within the time limit, like the same time limit that it is that when we're playing in Tri Cup. Like why are we not treating every night like it is world qualifiers or whatever? Why are we not doing that? Why are we not held to the same standards? And I wouldn't say that because I talked to the previous league operator once. We went to the Mid-South tournament down in Spring, Texas, and she made the comment of, hey, I keep trying to tell y'all to, you need to put on that start time, and then here's a sudden death. Like, why do we not do that through the week? Do some of y'all not get up and go to work in the morning? Like, for real, like, are y'all not getting up going to work in the morning? Because being here, like, I get it. We want to hang out with our friends. I truly get it. And that is one of my favorite things about APA. That is one of my favorite things about any pool league that I play in, any tournament that I play in. Tournaments are an exception. I mean, that's up to your tournament director or whoever's operating the tournament. But when I'm talking about like league play, APA play, and I realize it's double jeopardy, but it don't take that long. Bro, the only time it doesn't take that long, is when you only have 5 people here that can play each one, and then it goes fast. But when you have why does it take that long to decide who has to play? But it's a lot of players here that I see. Y'all intentionally take time to shoot long and study and mark out these and y'all use the diamonds and the dots to mark out that. I get it. You want to be precise, but you know what you're doing. Because guess what? I've seen the same shooters that do this long thing. I've seen y'all not do that when we get into world qualifiers in the bigger tournaments. I've seen y'all not do it when there's a time limit put on there. So here's the ask. Whose fault is it? And why is it in the sake of sportsmanship that we don't want to do we not want to call that out? Because I'm like this. I'm ready to go. If I've been here since, let's just say you get here at 6:30. And we start at 7. And this is just APA. I mean, I don't have this problem in 259 because guess what? I mean, that's game based, and if you snap a 9 on the break or you get an early 9, it's done. So I'm not comparing those two, and I get it. So before anybody tells me like, well, it's double jeopardy, and I don't know. You get 2 tables for both. It ain't like you waiting on a table to play. You were there, and so you can still get it going. But I know for a fact that there are certain players that take long on purpose and they do it. And I'm not going to say it's sharking. It's what they do during that time. So here's the thing: the captains. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm gonna have a whole episode on just captains because I am one now. Well, I've been one for a few sessions now, but I am one now. Captains, we got to do better. Hey, not just captains got to do better. League operators, hold your captains accountable. Like, is there not a way that we can see, like, hey, y'all started at this time? Like, everything is on an app right now. It's not paper anymore, and you ain't got to sort through it. Like, it's like you have to put on a start time, I think. And happy birthday, Dylan. Let's go. You 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 as a captain, you got to know that there's a time limit. If your captain isn't there, a lot of y'all been playing long enough to know that we shouldn't be here this late. I get it that you have those matches, you have those times where you're gonna have those 30 to 40 inning matches, but those are mostly lower skill level. You hold on, let me call you out. 5, 6, 7. Sound like a rap song. 5, 6, 7, yo. But anyway, y'all got to start playing faster, bro. Like, stop it. And I know for a fact that it's a couple of them, and I can pretty much call you out. Do it intentionally. I've been frustrated by it. I've seen other people been frustrated by it during regular league play. But then I've seen you when you got to the higher level tournaments that it hasn't been a factor. And so now I'm like, all right, how do we remedy that? Because again, pool league is fun. If you want to hang out with your friends, and stay out and like we do, we start 2-5-9 balls about 7:30. By 10, 15, 10:30, we done. And if we want to stay and hang out and fellowship and do the things that we do, we stay. But we're not locked into playing. But on a APA, I know it's amateur. Like, how do we get back? How do you get to enforcing the sudden death rule on a league? And I've had a league operator tell me, you guys should be enforcing that, and it's easy. Like, does the league operator need to tell us, hey, each night should take 3.5 hours or 4 hours? I would take 4 hours, like say 11 o'clock. So the time we break the first two racks, like you write that on you, but again, it's all on the app. Like, why does the app not capture all of this stuff? Like, why does the app not say, all right, y'all start at this time? Just like they do with the timeouts. Like, when you get to a minute, it turns red. Like, at the final thing, like, can they add like, who's doing the IT for that? Like, I need some app developers to help me. I know some of y'all are real smart, so let me know what's going on that. And I mean, that's been one of those things that's been aggravating me, aggravating a lot of people, because yeah, we love shooting pool, but most of us and most people work a full-time job. Either they're coming from work to come play pool, or after pool they're like, look, I gotta go work. Depending on what night they play, they're like, look, I gotta work a mid shift, second shift, if you will. And so yeah, I can stay up a little bit, but I'm gonna be up later the next night. But I mean, let's we gotta do better, folks. We gotta do better. And that's one of those things that just does not make zero sense to me. I know. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something, and this boy is about to place this ball in hand somewhere else, and it's about to aggravate me. Um. So yeah, man. So taking a long time, and so here's a conversation that I had earlier. this is the conversation that comes up all the time. Skill level, skill level tracking, skill level advancing or non-advancing. So a BCA, it's pretty much I guess, participation. Well, I know, and it's not BCA, but even with two foul, it's just based on your win percentage. APA is the most controversial. I don't know that anybody has I don't know that anybody has a problem with Fargo rankings. I haven't heard it yet. And if I'm wrong, let me know. Like, let me know in the comments. Let me know. Shoot me an email at askthecorner, ASKDACORNER at gmail.com. Or if you got me at Gary C on Facebook, or the corner Gary C on Instagram, or even here on well, not here, but on YouTube or wherever, on Spotify, leave a comment, and if I'm wrong, correct me. I don't, again, I never claim to be the all-knowing wizard of West Side odds about pool. I don't do that. And so if I'm missing something, but let me know. But anyway, I think that what we've all had an issue with, especially lately, is the raising and lowering of quote unquote skill levels. When I first started, like, all I heard was, "Oh, this person should be ranked high. This person should do this, and this person." But then now it's like, okay, certain people are getting moved up, and now it's an issue or this and that. And I'm like, all right, so what is the real issue of it? But I like my 2 foul 9 ball league or whatever, because it's purely based on winning percentages. It's solely based on, hey, this is how you perform. And I have some ideas, because here's the thing: when I first got into APA, and I first got into when I first got into APA, and they was talking about how you rank, like, you come in, you rank the 3, blah blah blah. I never, and this was me coming in and never basically holding the pool cue or understanding anything about it. I never went below a skill level 3. It's not a brag. That's not any of that. What I'm saying is, what I learned and what people kept telling me about this algorithm. It was like that AI computer on I Am Robot, Will Smith. It's like, it's this thing, this all knowing thing. But the algorithm, like, here's the conversation we had today. If the algorithm is so sure and it's so proven, why is there able to be a skill level challenge, or you can inquire about it? Like, if you're inquiring about somebody's skill level, you can be like, hey, I want to question their skill level, and your league operators, not talking about ours, West Fort Worth in general. Again, let's I'm out of that. But what I'm saying is, if the algorithm is said to be the proven, tried and true thing, why is there a need for an inquiry? Why, when somebody says, I want to inquire about their skill level, that you just don't say, what are you inquiring about? Stats say this is where they are, and this is who you are. This is what you play. Like, it shouldn't be a. And here's the other caveat: if the algorithm is true, why then do, when we go to high level skill tournaments that nice shot. Oh, good lead too. Sorry, I'm in real time watching these matches. Um, why then is it during a world qualifier, cities, whatever, tri cup, that if you're playing and somebody, a human is watching you because you're keeping score on paper, that somebody can move up in the middle of a tournament if the algorithm is true. So that means that in real time, and I know that all these, ah, man, sorry, like oh, he gave him that whole thing. Oh yeah, he had a falling hand on the 8 ball. I would have too. Sorry. Again, this is real life pool right here going on. But what I'm saying is, and what I'm trying to understand is, how does that even work? If the algorithm is the algorithm, if we're saying, and this is, we're living in an age where AI can do whatever. Like AI is taking human jobs from us right now. So you mean to tell me AI can't keep up with simple pool stats and handle that? I would trust AI more with that than I would with certain things, but that's neither here nor there. Uh, but so again, I'm saying that if we're in a tournament and we're keeping score on paper, like, it's somebody at nationals sitting there inputting scores at the real time. Like some of this stuff seems suspect to me. Y'all, hey, let me know if I'm off base now, but some of this stuff seems suspect to me. I am just flabbergasted by it, but it is what it is at this point. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because I tell people this and that when they're like, "Oh, this person should be this," and I'm like, "Look, they are who they are on that score sheet. They don't have, like, you act like, some of y'all act like, uh, oh, I'm about to get in my bag right now. Some of y'all have been playing pool league since before I started playing, and y'all are the same skill levels that you've been since I've been playing. And I know, and nah, no, 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 no. I don't want to call y'all and be like, oh, they sandbaggers, this and that, but y'all full of it. Because some of y'all are like, some of y'all who are the victim of, oh, I've been this level for it. And then y'all mess around and go to a high level tournament, or y'all make it to Vegas, and then y'all get moved up in Vegas. And now you stuck at that level for here. Oh, now you stuck. And so now you're like, oh, and so now you calling everybody out. Every time you get beat, oh, you shouldn't be a 4. How you a 3? How you this? Like, they are what they are. We are what we are. And this is from me. Like, I've never, and I never will. I never will. Like, I've heard all of the things. Hey, you know how you stay down? Take your timeouts. You know how, take your timeouts, increase your innings, miss a few balls. I'm not doing that. And I know out of I know probably 90% of shooters, especially new ones, but I know 90% of shooters are not doing that. Now, what you need to take accountability for is these high skill levels that are on your team that are coaching y'all. And I will, I'll let y'all figure that out, who they are, that are telling their players, hey, you don't have to, look, let's talk about it. When they got a straight shot on the 8 ball, or they got a ball run out, and they, you know exactly what it is, and they taking these obvious timeouts. I'm not doing that. I don't even like it in our 2-foul-9 ball when we got people that are trying to stay below a certain winning percentage. They're trying to stay below 700, and they start throwing matches. I hate that. I hate that. That's me personally. I know, I understand it's part of the game, whatever. But to me, it's like, I can't do it. Me personally, I just can't. And so, uh, but yeah, I done went on a whole tangent. Anyway, look at here, slow players, speed up. It don't take you that much time to select a darn shot, especially when I know you can do it. I know you can do it when it's a high level tournament, and then I know you can do it when it's real. Uh, and so that was one of my things. Guess what? Skill level stuff. Let's stop arguing. Let's stop throwing it in people's faces. Like, stop telling a three that they shouldn't be a three. They should be this. Guess what? Consistency means something. Consistency. What I've learned is consistency means something. Your mental, how you approach the table means something. And guess what? As an opponent, you don't know any of those things. You don't know because those things are all internal. You might can see my if my I've been winning and like I'm undefeated, then you can be like, oh yeah. But you don't know just like because I've seen you shoot. Like I had a friend tell me today, they was like, we've seen you shoot and sometimes you shoot like a 6 or 7. I said, yeah, because I'm playing I've always when I'm not playing APA, I try to play up. I play people out of my skill level and I try to somewhat imitate what they're doing. I try to just learn as much as I can. But again, every day that I come up, like once I come up to the table and I'm like, all right, here mentally, I'm here, I'm locked in, no matter what's going in, the ebbs and flow of the match, because sometimes you can have somebody get a great break. In their great break, they might run 3 or 4 balls. And then you're like, oh my God. You might break 1 or 2, miss one, and then you're like, how do you respond to those things? Like, how do you recognize? We had this conversation today. We were talking about problem balls, and I was like, sometimes I look at my problem balls as opportunity balls. It just depends on how they set up. Because sometimes my problem balls aren't my problem; they're their problem. That's my chance to sit there and wait and see. But it it is what it is. Let's get back to having fun. Let's get back to playing pool again. Let's stop the because it is. You are what you say. You are what the algorithm says you are. And that's all any of us can play at. Nobody woke up in the morning and was like, let me change my skill level today. Let me because even if you sandbag and do all that, that doesn't always guarantee that you move down. Like I've seen people miss a shot and they're like, yeah, they just trying to get their endings up. Maybe, but maybe they just honestly missed a shot. Again, when you get on the table, it's you against that table. And it's what you do. So you get down, you lock in, you use your mechanics to what you need to do, and you get again, you play well, and you do what it is that you need to do. And that's it. And so again, but anyway, I want to have. I actually want to have some more. I want to have some. I want to have some fun talking about pool and uh, what it means to play in this APA thing, man. And so, and not just APA, not just, and I love West Fort Worth. I love y'all. I do. But sometimes you got to get out and go venture out. And so I've been doing that a lot lately where I've went out to Tarrant County. I went out to Arlington to play at different venues and just feel the vibe there. And it has been seriously awesome. But let me tell you, man, if you can see my shirt right now, I got a chance to get away and go visit some friends. Shout out to Brent Shelby out in Sulphur Springs. They used to be mainstays here at in West Fort Worth, but they moved. Some of my closest people, but and again, this is why I love pool on the West Side. Is that the friendships and the relationships that I've met, I've not met, but I've formed and continued, and I could do a whole episode on just our relationship, but I was able to go out and hang out with them over this 4th of July weekend, and it was much needed. They are very hospitable. They got a business coming, and yeah, we're gonna surprise that later because they are my unofficial but official sponsors of the podcast, yo, and I can't wait to announce that. But got to go out there and watch them play league in East Texas, in Sulphur Springs, Texas. So I want to shout out to Rack and Break Billiards in Sulphur Springs, Texas. You guys laid out the red carpet for your boy. Uh, it was going there, that place. I want to say it was maybe 10 diamond tables, maybe 12. I don't know. I don't remember. And they can tell you why I don't remember. I don't remember. But man, just the people there, seeing Pool League on a different night in a different city, whole different area, it just brought joy to my heart because it doesn't change, man. Like you see the same characters and like I see the same type characters and players that I see here. I saw them there. I got to see them talk with one of their skill up their nines, their 7 9. Cool dude. His wife was the bar manager, tender, whatever. She was super cool. I got merch. Man, it's one of them places where they sell cues, they sell gloves, chalk. Like they have a whole little pro shop inside of there. Uh, Drink prices, games played, but yeah, man, rack and break billiards. Like now they had some things that I have never seen before. When I went in there, mind you, they have all diamond tables, all 7 foot diamonds, competition, whatever. And they had like a sign that was like, "Yo, if you hit a ball off of the table, it's gonna cost you $2." And you know how you got those joking signs at every bar that are like, "Oh, such and such, this stupidity left at the door." Like it's not real. But this was legit. Hey, if you do this, like they had a breaking pad, like you had to use this pad, and I actually have one. They were so nice; they gifted us one to come back, and uh, but it was like if you don't use that breaking pad, it was $1 if you didn't use it. But their tables were so nice. Um, there was no, and I know a lot of places out here that I played at. Y'all got diamond tables, and them boys look like straight trash, and you need to fix it. But anyway, just because it got diamond, just somebody said, just because you post syrup on it, don't make it pancake. Um, I'm gonna title this that just because you post syrup on it, don't make it pancakes. Uh, but it was a good time. It was just a different atmosphere, and I enjoyed it, man. It just reminded me of why I started this podcast, number one, and why I just fell in love with shooting pool. Uh, and that was very very refreshing. It just kind of locked me back in, man. But this is my want, man. Lock back in, get your game up, man. Go play a tournament. They got many out here. They got a lot coming up. I didn't talk about them today because I was just like, you know what? I ain't trying to get into that, but I just want to get back into the fun stuff, the silly stuff of pool that means a lot. But at the end of the day, man, keep shooting, keep playing, keep bringing friends out. Be proud of what you're doing. Bring folks out to come watch you. Like I'm sitting here tonight. It's my boy Dylan birthday, man. He got his family out here, and that's what we do, man. I've seen many of people, uh, many of people celebrate different occasions out here, and we all celebrate together. And you don't have to. You could be somewhere else doing that, but you're here with your pool cues. You're here, challenging people. You're here, still showing up to your league commitments. And that's real, bro. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. So hey, man. Until next time, stay good, stay well, stay blessed. Most importantly, man, keep shooting.
forever. The corner. Long gone, we gone. Forever. West side. Forever. The corner. The corner. I welcome you to the corner. 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 Welcome you to the